Hi everyone, it's Judy Lee here, and guess what? I got my first um, box of things to put in our journal challenge. And it's from Eadie Davis Lewis. You can't read it because the light is shining. But yeah, she don't live that far from me, so it only took a couple of days. But she already filled up a box full for me. And I have cut it, but I have not looked in it. I just made sure it would open. So we're going to see what's in here. And by the way, I made a bigger journal because I'm like, no, I'm not going to be able to make decent pages in the other. So I made, did a 1 inch spine, did 2 signatures, as you can see, the wax thread here. And then the inside is like this. And then I've got 2 signatures of paper that is wider and bigger. And let's see what we can do. All right, let's see what she sent. I may have to do, like, just do today one thing with whatever she's got. And then do something else with the rest of it. She has told me, because we call each other, uh, so she let me know she wanted a fall page. So I'm going to look through here and see what we have to use in a fall page. First, she has this cactus clothespin. She has sent something she made, which should fit right in there, I would think. And it has 2 little pockets, so it's a little folio. Okay, so we're going to save that to the last because we're going to use that. Here's a little bag. I don't think that's folly color, so we're not going to use it. That's not really either. Let's see what else we have here. And that's really beautiful paper, so I love these. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all ain't seeing any of it on. But they're really beautiful. Like make corners or just put in as a writing tag. We might use some of that. Okay, and then we have these beautiful papers. Rustic looking, but it's mauve color, I would say. I wouldn't call it pink. I would say it's mauve. Okay, and here's one with roses and blues and pinks. So that's not folly. We may do her another page for spring or something like that. This one is a fallish color, but it has the mauve flowers on it. We might use that. We'll see. I hate to cut any of these papers because they're gorgeous. And this one is a mauve and teal, maybe rose and teal. And then we have the teal. And then this one. Now this one's a rustic, rosy wood look to it. So we might use this or this one. So I'm gonna put it to the side. Then she has sent. Okay, this is a lot of little scraps of white. I'm gonna put that to the side because that's definitely not gonna go. She sent some foams because she told me she was going to send me a lot of her extras, leftovers. None of this is going to be fall, so we're going to put that to the side. Now, we might find a few little pieces in here, but we'll look at that last. Okay, she sent me a little memo pad because some of this is Happy Mail, I would assume. And what do we have in here? Oh, okay. She sent some little cards. None of this looks like fall either. But they are gorgeous, aren't they? Okay. Offset buttons. And, okay, here's some fall trees we might can use. Okay. But we might use those. Trying to see if there's anything else. Here's another tree. I'll show it to you in just a second. I'm just trying to go through and see if I can find all the fall things, because that's what we're going to be doing. Now I'll show you. She's got buttons and charms. Here's a flamingo. There's a snowflake. And here's a mushroom. Now we might be able to use the mushroom. A sewing machine, thank you. Another mushroom, but that one's brighter, so we don't want to use that. A flower, a kitty, green flower, blue flower. These are all gems. Flatback. Okay. Oh, another shiny mushroom. Penguin, bumblebee, another flamingo. Look at that kitty. Now we might can use it because it's a deep red. And there's a parrot, another flower, a kitty. There's a black kitty, and a flamingo, and a parrot. And this is just some more flowers, and there's a bird, and another snowflake, and then more flowers. I'll try to get all these back in here. I'll have to put those in a zip bag. Okay. Then she sent me this little book she made. Look at there. It's all vintage. Oh, wait a minute. These are stickers. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's all stickers. But I don't see anything falling. Nothing we can use. Wait a minute. No. Okay. Nothing falling in here. Okay. I'm going to look at that later. Okay, she sent some bright blue. Decorative cutouts. There's 12 of these hibiscus looking flowers. There's 12 of those. Yeah, they're hibiscus. All of them are hibiscus. And then orange and yellow. Okay. And some funny faces. Some heart stickers. Some drinks that are stickers. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Some more teal. That's kind of, oh, there we go. There's some paper. Oh yeah, these two I might could use. Yes. Put those there. There's some pink and gold. We're going to put to the side. And some spring daffodils. So we're going to put that to the side. Some fox. Okay, we might can use the fox. Okay. And then she sent me a book that she had started to make, a little journal she started to make. I may make that to stick into the journal. Oh, look at this. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And this one. Oh, all this might fit in there. Okay, I may have to do a 2-page spread. She sent me just a piece of junk mail. Tim Holtz packaging that I can use some of this. Okay, and she sent me a coin envelope. Another coin envelope with my heart flutters with love. I think it's a bookmark is what that's supposed to be. Yeah. Fly to you. Okay. Really nice. Thank you. I may use this. Yeah, I may use that. Okay. And then she sent me some pieces of packaging to get out of Amazon and stuff. And then she made a paper clip, and that's fallish looking, so we're going to maybe use that. Then we have more papers, gray, which I think is a different color, grays. There's some green, 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 and pink. Okay, we can't use any of those. Alright, and then we have one of our little fold away little booklets. Oh, here we go now. This is what I'm talking about. Here's some fall leaves. I see the fall paper now. That's why she wanted fall. There's some acorns. This is black with some writing. Not sure we could use that. Not sure we could use that as plain. That's what it is. Then we have some rustic wood, but that's a little bit light. And then we have this beautiful paper here that would make a gorgeous page. And then we have this here, which is beautiful. Does it have? No, it don't have where it's from. There's another one of the dark blues. These are all bluey and maroons. Really pretty. Oh, now I like these. We might can cut this portion out and use it. Okay, and then that just has a lot of words on it. I think that, yeah, this one. Then another one that says amazing, and then we have this one. Oh, look at there on the other side. It's nice. Are these double? Oh, well, some of these are double-sided. There's that one. Pretty, pretty. There's that one with typewriters. This one is pretty, pretty. I think I showed y'all that one. And then this one here has this on the other side. We might use some of that. Alright, I'm going to have to hurry up and get started. Just go through it real quick. Another pink and a piece of orange. Dark blue. We may use the orange. And then a piece of cardboard. 2 pieces she stuck in there. A piece of green and some more of that. And she sent a paper clip. Gold one. I might use it. Okay, we're going to stick this in here. I don't think we can really use any of that right now. Maybe another day if I don't get enough participants. Okay, we don't need these because I found that other. So, okay. Alright, I think I've got out everything. Oh, wait a minute, here's some more paper. I forgot about this paper. Alright, we're going to take out the brown. And these are just mixed colored papers. So there's nothing fancy about it. It's just cut up piece of the paper that's scraps left over, which is what I told you. You know, if you've got scraps, you want to get them out of your room and send them. But she had an idea what she wanted to begin with, so and, you know, she wanted to send me extra just in case not enough people decided to send anything. Alright, I think that's it for pieces that, and as you can see, it's just a pack full of all kinds of paper. Alright, let's get this out of the way. I am sorry this is taking so long. But she sent a lot. Okay, let's get our book out. And I think this is going to be a double page. So we are going to open up to page 2 and 3. It doesn't matter when you bring it in. It's just whatever I'm going to do. Okay, I really want to use some of this. That I'm going to cut out. I'll have to cut it. Well, let's see. I should have made it a little bit shorter, huh? You know what? I can fill the page up with this, though. Yeah, we can fill that up. So, let me get my cutter. I'm going to try to be quick about this. If I could pause and everything, I would, and come back with everything cut already. Oh. Okay, I know that's 5. So. Okay, still not. I cut it too short. You know what? It doesn't matter. We'll fill it up anyway. Okay. So, consider that. Could do it that way. Maybe I'll just half it and fold it. About that. Oh, it's okay. We're gonna fold this. I'm sorry y'all can't see me, but I can't do that. I'm just folding that piece in half. It was 6 inches, so I'm gonna fold it in half to put it in the center of the book. And it doesn't have to be perfect because it'll be covered up. Okay, here we go. All right, so we're gonna do this. Okay. Where's my bone folder? You know what? I'll just use the scissors. I have my bone folder out ready to go. Alright, we're going to use, I think, I didn't get any tape out. Do I have anything here? Let's see. If I don't have any here, I'm just going to use glue. No, I don't have it. So we're not going to use tape. Would have been a lot easier. I'm going to have to put, well, it doesn't matter. You know what? We're going to use, let's use my art glitter glue because it'll stick fast. And dry fast is what I meant. It will dry faster. I love the tacky glue, and I'll probably use that a lot, but for this piece, I want it to get on there really fast and dry fast. And if I don't get all the places stuck down, it's okay. So we'll restick. I'm trying to get this somewhat, I think that's, there it is. That's about even. I'm going to shrink it down up in here. And then we're going to smooth it out. Smooth this. And we're going to smooth it out. Okay. See if we close it. I'm going to burnish that down. There we go. Let's turn it over. Burnish it. Okay. There we go. And that's done. Make sure no glue comes out. Okay. Alright. Now, next, I love this paper. I want to use this paper. Look at the back. I love this. I want to use this. So, like I said, this is going to be 2 pages. So, it'll be 2 separate pages. I don't have enough things to make like a complete 1 page out of 2 pages because it wouldn't, you know, connect. It wouldn't look right. I'm going to cut off the top part off camera because I don't want to ruin the paper. And we're going to keep that. It's just good scrap. Trying to make sure I got it even. It should be. It was a little off. I wanted to make sure it was 6 by 6. Okay, now, being that that ain't gonna work either, is it? I'm getting very frustrated with this. It's not working the way I wanted it to. But you know what? We may use this as like the bottom. The leaves have fallen. And put some of this up here. I know there was another one. This one over here. Okay. I think we can do it that way. Okay, let's see. So I want it. Okay, about halfway. About 3 1/2. I'm sorry y'all can't watch me do the cutting. I know that's tedious though, so a lot of people don't like watching that kind of stuff. Oh, I ain't even got the book up in here where y'all can see it. My table is very, very tiny. I really want it a bigger table, and I didn't realize what I was doing when I bought this. I didn't get the correct measurements. Wish I had, but I did. Okay, now we have these 2 pieces to work with later. All right. I hope this is going to turn out the way I'm seeing it and envisioning it. All right, so I'm going to take about 1 inch off of these because the page across is only 5 and these are 6. Sorry. I know it's tedious, ain't it? Same old over and over. But hopefully it'll be worth it once I'm finished. Alright, we're going to go ahead and cut this as well. We're just going to cut this 3 by 3. That way we got half on each side. And then we're going to take them. Since I'm using my chopper, I'm going to do both of them at the same time. And we're going to do 5. And then we got extra little things. Might even make a tab. We'll just wait and see. Okay, now y'all can see what I'm doing. Trying to make sure. I got a scrap box over here. I don't know why I'm not putting this stuff in the scrap box. I put a little box over here from the Dollar Tree. And it keeps all my little scraps. Alright. Okay. Now, first of all, I want to put these down. Okay. I'd rather this be this way, but it's not going to look right if I do that. The only way I could possibly do that is if I make a pocket over here, and I might just do that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I can make a pocket on either side, backwards. Here we go. I'm going to do it that way. This one's going to be inside. Yeah, okay. Alright. Sorry. Oh, this has been acting up. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm not being rude. Because I know it's been a long video so far and I've got nothing done. I'm already 25 minutes in. I gotta stand up so I can see that I'm doing this correctly. Oops. And see, that's why I don't like the craft book. It moves too much. But it does give you the ability to straighten it up if necessary. Alright. Make sure no glue coming out. Stick to something else. Alright, next. Gonna glue it. I'm trying to envision this with the things that I have. And as I said, I have to make do with what y'all seeing. That's the challenge of it. It's trying to use just what y'all sent. Nothing more. Now I'll add if I have to with the smaller packages if they don't have enough things in it. I'll try to finish your page nice and neat where it's cute, because one of y'all gonna win this drawing, and I want you to enjoy it and like it. Okay. A little bit of blue. Okay. There, we got that. Now I'm thinking we're gonna make these into pockets. How about that? I think that would work. Wish I'd have left it. Well, I wish it had been long enough. I could have just done it that way. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to get my, if I can find it. What did you do with your glitter glue? It didn't fall, did it? When I was making the journal, it fell like, I don't know how many times. Into my garbage can, which thankfully I just put a new trash bag in, and there's nothing in it but some plastic and some pieces of this. Okay. Alright. I got it on 3 sides. And we're going to try to, I got to fix it to where it will shut. Oh, that's another thing too. I didn't think about that. So when I cut it, it was to go straight across. Oh, there's no leeway. There we go. Yes, it worked. Okay. Yes, it worked. Need glue. Alright, we have a pocket. I wish I'd thought about it, and you know, it's always after the fact. I could have, because I don't want these to match. I don't want them to be different. I could have used my fancy scissors and went across. And here we go. I got those 3 sides. And there we go. Make sure none of it leaks out onto the other pages and books. Okay, let's make sure that's going to work. Yeah, okay. Pretty big pockets too. I really like that. But it's not really folly. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Could do some decoupage. And she's already got some decorative edge on that. That would be cute. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to tear it. Might be enough. That. That's what we're going to do. Alright, now I'll cut it so it'd be nice and neat for y'all. A lot of people don't like the torn edge. I like the torn edge. Okay, we're going to cut it there. And we're going to cut along here. I'm not a very straight cutter, but I'm trying. Because this isn't my journal, it's going to be your journal. Alright, now. This is very thin. So I don't want to put too much on here, or it could cause it to buckle. Can't cover up. I want it to. This only thing I don't like about the art glue, it dries really fast and you can't really maneuver it. Now I did not glue the little fringe because I think that just gives it more character, and I'll cut that later. Yep, we can do that. Okay, so we're going to cut this one. It's going to be folly. That's what she wanted. Not a fall scene, but fallish. That's what she said. She just wanted it to be some kind of fall page. So, I think we're going to do this one inward. That one's going, inside, but this one's going to have to go inside too. I wanted to do them the opposite, but yeah, it's not going to look as good. So we are going to, I'm going to have to put this here. So I don't have my pocket. And we'll kind of spread it with my finger. Because I don't want the pocket to get anything on it. Alright, we're going to do this right to the edge. If I have to cut a little bit, I'll just cut a little bit. And alright, now come back in. Glue that down. Scrape it there. Should have done that before I put the pockets right. I can hear y'all saying it. Why didn't you do the pockets last? Okay, but it worked. We got it. It's done. And we're going to wipe up. Cover up my glue bottle. I'm just about out. I'm going to fill that up before our next session. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this so we can see what we have. Sorry, I can't do this in frame. Scrap. This one's going to be rough. Okay. Okay, we can do it that way. No, we can't. Okay. This light is very, very bad in here. One day, I hope to get a new light system so I can see clearly. And that's scrap that. Okay. Now, there we go. I like it so far. Okay. It's all browns and everything. Then we got our rustic reds in there with our leaves. I think I'm going to make a tag out of this. Do we want that side? I like the acorns. I think we're going to use the acorns to make a tag that can be journaled on the other side. So we're going to cut that little piece off. Okay. All right, scrap out. And this, how big do we want? We're going to make a 3.5 tag. How about that? That saves us another piece for another time. It's too long though, because it'll. Oh, it does go down in there. Okay, all right. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to cut, turn it over, corner to corner. I'm trying to do this where y'all can see me, so that they're even, and that goes in the scrap bin. Okay, then let me get my puncher. Where's my puncher? What did you do with your puncher? Did I have it out already? Where is my puncher? I am sorry, people. I'll be more coordinated next time.
But I just think it looks like it was fun.
Did it fall?
I mean, it was $10. What?
A video.
Oh.
Hmm? My punch has disappeared. Well, people, I guess I'll have to do that another day. Now, she didn't send any lace, so we'll wait and see when I punch it. I may find some lace I can put in here. Otherwise, we'll just deal. You know what I mean? Okay. Where was that? Okay. Now, she did have this paper clip, so we're going to go ahead and stick the... I want one.
They have a black one. They have this. This is the only one I can find.
My daughter's showing me something she bought at the store today.
And then they have like a blue and white.
I want one. Okay. Here we go. We're going to put that there. I don't know. We might put that over here. There we go. Now. Alright. Now, she had this, but we've already put things in here. So I may do that another time. But I do want, where is it? I want to cut that. Oh, it's over here. Okay, we're going to cut. I think this sounds really good, and I think it would be perfect for this. It says, of all the paths you take in life, make sure a few are less traveled. I think that would be good because, you know, it's like traveling through the leaves, you know. And it does have the colors that we want. Oh, I just chopped through some. Oh, man. I did not mean to do that. I should have done it this way first. Okay. That's me, forging ahead without paying any attention. Thankfully, I stopped before I ruined that one. Okay. I like the colors that the one next to it too. It's it says travel light, live light, spread the light, be the light. That's really not what we want. So we're not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna get a little edge off of it. Okay. Alright. I think I'm gonna ink this just a little bit around the edges with some vintage photo because it's all white around here. My grandson just got in from school. She's trying to keep him quiet. She didn't know I was videoing. I usually tell them I'm on video, but I got this and I wanted to get started. I was so excited. I think, I'm wondering if we ought to put that on the tag or, huh. It's just, I'm thinking, people. This is the process I have to go through. That's pretty. Well, we'll have to use that at some point. No, don't like any of those. I don't like that either. Okay, I'm not going to use that. This one especially does not need to be used. This is, I'm going to consider garlic. Well, no, you know what? That's scrap. I use everything. Okay. I liked this paper when I saw it, but that's not going to work. Now we have, that's a little bit darker gold than that. Okay, let me see what else we can find. I'm thinking journaling card maybe. Now she had this, and I think that would be really cute in there with the birds. It needs to be inked though, so it doesn't have that glaring white. So I'm just inking around it with some of the vintage photo. Hopefully this will give y'all some inspiration on what to send. You know, how it's used. Now, if you have a plan and, you know, you basically set everything out and you're like, oh, this is the way I want it, send me a, like, you know, just kind of, you know, number 1, number 2, and put on the back of the pages what number, you know, what section it goes to. I'll do it, whatever you want me to do. This is a challenge, and I've never done this kind of thing before. I mean, I've taken, which I still do, I just ain't had time to do it, my Happy Mail, my cards, postcards, whatever y'all send me, goes to my, I have a 3-ring binder that I put all y'all stuff in. I've got some cardstock in there, and I'll either put it in there, make a pocket with it, according to what you send me. Sometimes I just use it in my own journals. As you've seen, I didn't know who had sent me what, but in that one, I call it a friendship notebook, and I try to do it as it comes in, so I can do it yearly and do different books, which didn't really get much of anything last year because, as you know, COVID. Nobody could hardly get to a, and we're just going to kind of, I'm just going to kind of put this around a little bit, kind of cover up some of those little white I probably could have colored it. It would have done better, but we ain't got time for that. I mean, this video's already 45 minutes long. My goodness. Okay. All right. I should have went through the box and not showed y'all everything. Oh my goodness. Okay. I need to burnish this down some because it's really thick cardstock. Doubled. There we go. Alright, now I think we're going to slip that in there. That's going to be a little extra. How about that? Okay. That's a little extra something, something. Okay. Now, another thing I thought about, and that was what was going to be. Oops. I need to put this out of the way. I forgot to put it back in the thing. Is to take these trees. There's 4 of them. And they're all autumny colors. So I thought maybe do it this way. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all still can't see me, can you? Let me move this up. Okay. I thought about taking them and I'm sorry. I poked myself with the a stick pin before I got on here. So I had to put a Band-Aid on so I didn't put blood on anything. Okay. What do y'all think? I think that would look cute. I don't want to cover up the holes on the buttons because then it won't look like trees. So we're going to do that. Wonder if I have my little stick things here. Oh, it would have been so much easier with that. But we'll use tacky glue. Okay. And I'm going to spread it so it doesn't goo out and get all over everything. Because you know, them things, they will come through the buttonholes. And I hate that. Okay, there we go with that one. We're going to smear it on this one, and then we're just going to spread it out. And that's going there. I don't want to bulk it up too much. But, I mean, there's plenty of room for it to bulk. There's pretty much almost an inch between the 2 signatures. So, well, no, half an inch between both signatures. So, I know it don't have to be perfect, but I'm trying to at least a semblance of, and I didn't put enough on that one. It soaked it up. It's wood. These are wood trees. I don't know if I said that, so but you know, these are wood buttons. So it absorbed it. And they need a little bit more attention. A little bit more on there. Okay. Alright, I think that's about the same as that one. Alright, hold it for a second. Alright, I think we got that. I think, I'm wondering, we couldn't put a little fox traveling up through there. How about that? I know Miss Eadie would like it. Wouldn't you, Miss Eadie? But I think if we did that, we'd have to put a little squirrel there too. And I may do that, but I'm going to put dimensionals on them. I don't want them, I don't think they would look like flat. Let me see. Well, look and see. Oh, that is cute. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and put them down. So the fox is traveling, and the little squirrel has gotten one of those acorns. He's gotten one of the acorns. And he'll be climbing up a tree. How about that? Yes, indeed. I don't think there's not much else we can do. Now, I do want to, these are, look, it flips, to write on. So we're going to put that in there. And I think we're going to decorate it. Now I should have saved that and put the fox and stuff on that, shouldn't I? Okay, we're going to decorate this front page. How about that? I don't like the blue in it, though. We're not using that. Let's see what else we got over here. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Okay. We are going to do that. I'm just going to paste it on here. And, of course, it's wrinkled. That's the way it's supposed to be. So what we're going to do is I'm going to move this up so I can put this here. And that way y'all can watch me. So you got craft paper for a notebook. How about that? And we're going to put this, which way do I want it? I'm going to have that little lacy look. See, it has a little lace on the top. That's going to be so cute. I should have, we're going to burnish this down. Should have distressed it. Put some distressed ink on it, so we'll have to do that now since I forgot to do that beforehand. But I'm going to cut it first, all this excess off of it. The way it looks like a real notebook. Okay. All right, there we go. That's not. I think it's the paper, the writing and stuff on it makes me think it's not completely straight. And I do want to round the corner, so I'm going to take. Do I round the outside and not the inside? Or let's do them all. How about that? Alright, this may not work. Okay. Let's try this again. There we go. I don't know what the deal is with that one. It don't want to. That back one don't want to curve. Alright, there we go. I've got it done. Alright. Now, let's take our finished photo. We're just going to go there and distress it a little bit. Let's open it back up. Okay. And just to reinforce it, I'm going to put a few staples in it, like it's a real notebook, so that it doesn't come apart. There we go. And I guess I need to bend it a little bit, huh? Make that little bend that they always have in them. Alright. And there we go. That's your little booklet. Alright. Guess if I get any lace, then I'll probably put some across there. That would be really cute. Alright, we're going to put this in here. And put this. That's where we can put this. I was wondering where I was going to put this. I could put it there. Oh, y'all can't see. I'm sorry again. I'm just... this saying. I don't know whether to put it on the corner here or put it on top of our book? I think on top of the book would be cute. We're going to put it on top of the book. And I'm going to round the corners of this too. Let's wipe the glue off. I didn't put much on it. Alright, we're going to, where's the corner? I hope this thing will corner around this. Yes. Alright. It turned out really cute. That one little spot there. Don't do it on the rest of it. Just always does it on one. I don't know why. Alright. Alright. Put this on our, I almost put it on upside down. We're going to put that right there. And see, I'm using what y'all gave me because otherwise I'd have probably put a little cheesecloth under it or some lace under it before I put it on there. And but Miss Eadie, here's your page. I think it turned out really cute, and like I say, I'll punch this later when I find my punch. I probably dropped it somewhere. I was using it early. And maybe, you know, stick some lace through it or something. We'll see what we get from everybody else. I just want to get the pages done and then, you know, do the little accents and stuff at the very last. Yeah, that's going to be bulky. But, you know what? It'll be alright once we close it, okay? I did not put a ribbon because I said it was going to be a plain book and it was going to be made with your products, okay? So, there we go. And it does have plenty of room to grow. Alright, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm sorry it took so long and sorry I was unprepared for this amount of things. But I will hopefully be able to do a little better next time. Because what I'll do is if somebody sends me a package that's, you know, more than I can handle, what I'll do is I will pick out things. If they have a certain thing they want, I'll do that. I'll pick out what they want me to do, or if they send me just enough to do their pages or page, whatever. Because some people may get one page, some people may get two. It's just according. So, yeah. And I think I'm going to take this off here for right now because I'm going to have to do that page for somebody. So, we'll put it back up there at the end. Alright. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you could see everything. Like I say, next time, the next video should go smoother. And I'll make sure I have everything up here where I can function. I'll have to move my fishbowl and my distress ink brushes and all that. But I'll make room up here to where you can see everything. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I think it's going to be fun. I think this turned out okay for my first time doing this. And I really like it. And I may go through and round all the corners on all these pages. We'll see. Y'all let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see rounded corners or leave them alone. But yeah, I'm hoping that I can put some lace on the edges and do things like that. So y'all have a great day, and I hope you love this, Miss Eadie. You're going to have to let me know. Give me a holler and on the phone and let me know if you liked it. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.